Hello friends, my name is Shea, and today's video I'm coming at you with a 2-day cleaning motivation for fall this year. With the new season of autumn coming up, I love to do a really good clean, deep cleaning and declutter of my whole house. Your girl loves a good declutter. But today we're kind of just doing some general cleaning of the house. Having a couple kids and a husband, things can get a little messy pretty quickly in this small house. So what I like to do is just keep up with it throughout the day. I'm filming this clip a little bit after our meal, so I'm just giving the counters a good wipe down. Unfortunately, we don't have a space for a dining set, so we do use this breakfast bar as our eating area. And having kids, I need to give a good wipe down to the chairs and countertops every single time because we get sticky fingerprints everywhere and food all over the place. This is my first time having a glass cooktop, and I'm not too sure how to clean it. Right now I'm using some Dawn power wash spray and just some water on the cloth. But if you know a better way to get these glass cooktops clean, please let me know. These are some store-bought spring onions, and I love doing this. It will keep growing for months, and you can actually plant them in the ground. So I've planted them in the garden as well, and they just keep producing. So you only really need to buy it one time, and you have unlimited fresh green onions for your cooking. If you ask me what is something that gives me all of the fall, cozy, warm vibes in my home and for my family, I would have to say a hearty crock pot meal. Today I am making some potato and cheddar soup with a little bit of a spin on it. I'm not the type of person that uses recipes, which is probably a little ridiculous to some, but I just like kind of winging it and adding what I want and then just calling it whatever, if that makes sense. So I did start off with the bacon and the zucchini, and then I will get started on the rest once I'm done my coffee. Caffeinated, energized, we need to get that going first, so let's get caffeinated. My partner always jokes, would you like any coffee with your cream? Or is that just straight milk? Because I like a lot of cream. Today is laundry day. Where I live, I'm allowed to do laundry 2 times a week. So this is my laundry day, and my biggest tip for laundry, if you're just struggling to get those loads of laundry done, the minute you wake up, before you do anything, throw on that load of laundry. Whether you put it in there the night before and then just turn it on in the morning. That way, by the time lunch has hit, your laundry's done for the day, it's folded, it's put away. And with that, when it comes out of the dryer, I immediately fold it and put it away. I don't leave it in the basket, I don't fold it and leave it on the bed or on the couch. It goes away immediately. Lighting a candle to get all the cozy fall vibes going. And now we're ready to do some intense cleaning. We're caffeinated, we have the fall vibes and the candle. It's fresh, it's smelling good, the crock pot meal is getting started. Let's continue, starting with the kitchen. As I mentioned, I love cleaning as I go, so if I'm cooking, I first need to clean the kitchen, and then I make more of a mess as I cook, and then I clean again. Maybe that sounds counterproductive, but for me, I need a clear space and a clear mind to really do anything. It might be a little silly and extreme, but that's just how my brain works. So I love to put on something on YouTube, or today I'm watching Bachelor in Paradise, distract me a little bit. You know, all I do all day is talk to tiny humans, so it's nice to kind of have somewhat of adult conversation. Not that they're talking back to me, but watching adults on TV helps. Adding some onions and then starting the crock pot. I did end up putting it on high for 6 hours by accident. I thought I put it on low, but it was still really yummy. I threw in some hash browns and then some vegetable broth. Later on I added some sour cream and all of the yummy fixins, some fresh green onions, and it was delicious. I will definitely be making a lot of crock pot meals this fall and winter. It is my go-to. Being a stay-at-home mom, I'm busy with the kids all day long, running to activities that they have, cleaning up, and the crock pot is where it's at. I would love to actually try the Instant Pot. If you have one of those, let me know. How do you feel about it? I know people have a hype about air fryers as well. My partner's talking about getting one, so maybe for Christmas we'll talk about it, Black Friday sales, something like that, but I'm definitely interested to try it out. Is it really as good as they say? Can you really make chicken in like 20 minutes? I don't know, it just sounds too good to be true. I love having my little cleaning section here, so I'm grabbing all the tools I'm gonna need to clean the bathroom. The bathroom was the main thing I needed to get done today.
Going to need to scrub it all down. This mirror is just something, but I don't have Windex, so I won't be able to do that today. But we'll get the sink, vanity clean. Since I can't, the mirror needs a good wash, but I don't have Windex today, so we're going to be doing the vanity, the sink, toilet, kind of like around the tub as well. And then just like a quick wipe down of here just to get it, you know, to where it should be. So let's go.
Always starting off with opening up the window to get some fresh air in. I just feel like that just makes a huge difference when I'm cleaning, makes it brighter, some crisp fall air going. And I don't know, I like that better than all the chemical smell going on. As I said, on the priority list was the bathroom. That was the top thing I needed to get clean today, minus the mirror, but I did end up bringing Windex the next day and making sure to do that immediately. The reason I give myself one main thing a day and then go down the priority list if I have time is it's a lot less overwhelming for me that way, because I feel a lot better just knowing I tackled the main thing on my priority list, whereas if I give myself 10 things to do and kind of just try to fit it through the day, I tend to just get overwhelmed and stressed, and then at the end of the day, it's a lot for me. I end up breaking down. It's not fun. And when you have the kids to take care of and feed, and just kids are crazy, they make messes. I need to prioritize things. So today it was the bathroom. If the other things don't get done, that's fine. Bathroom was the main thing on my list, and I'm so glad I got that done, sanitized, and cleaned. Like I said, living with kids and a partner, it gets a little dirty in this bathroom. Now we have just the one bathroom, which I guess you could argue is a good thing because one less bathroom to clean. But you could also argue that now this bathroom gets double as messy because before we at least had two bathrooms to spread the mess about. So I do feel like I need to clean this one a little bit more often now just because it has all of our things in it and it is a little bit smaller than before. So just kind of keeping it at bay. Along with that, this time we are renting before we were owning. So we have kind of decided to rent for a little bit while we are looking for a new home that we actually want to purchase. There's not much on the market right now, unfortunately, and there's a lot of people looking, so it's not that promising. We decided to just rent, stress-free a little bit, and look later on. So for now, I'm trying to keep this rental property as tidy and clean as I can, making it easier when we decide to move out. And I want to take care of these people's things because we don't own this toilet or this bathroom. I know it sounds silly, but I really want to take care of other people's property. We are eventually planning on getting a space that has a suite in it as well. And I just think of how I would feel if someone is renting downstairs. I would want them to be taking care of my things as well, so I kind of do that. I just put myself in their shoes and think, what would they appreciate? What would I appreciate if I were the landlord? And that's what I do. So as soon as the laundry is done in the washer, I immediately put it in the dryer. I set a timer on my phone so that I don't forget, and as well as this washer does a very long song, so you definitely cannot forget. Usually in the summer I would hang dry things, but with this weather coming in, there's really no point to hang dry things outside. It just doesn't get dry where I live because it's so wet and cold out there. I could dry them inside, but honestly with the kids pulling it down, it's just a lot easier this way. Now this chair I'm cleaning, it smelled a little bit like cigarettes. I don't know what it was. Maybe not cigarettes, but it just didn't smell good. My husband came home with this chair because when I've been editing and doing my work, I've been sitting on this brown chair every day, and and it's been hurting my back so much. So he found this chair and brought it home, but it needed a good clean. It was pretty dirty, as you can see, and it actually smelled really gross. I don't know how he didn't realize it, but by the time he brought it home, there was nowhere for us to get rid of it, so I decided to just clean it. I'm currently sitting in it, and it's actually pretty comfy. So I just needed to give it a really good clean and sanitize because I do not know where he even found this chair. I didn't really ask him, I just kind of left it at that. I know it was free, clearly, but it was pretty dirty. I think I'm just gonna buy like a little chair cover for it, the seat cover, and then it will be good as new. You won't see the holes, but I definitely wanted to give this a good clean and disinfect before I even sat on it. I mentioned I would talk about why I love cleaning. So cleaning is kind of my therapy. Some people, you know, in life turn to other things, and I was never someone that drank, I never partied, I never did drugs. When I got upset, I cleaned and decluttered, and still to this day, that's what I do. Now, is it always healthy? No, absolutely not. Maybe it's healthier than doing drugs, but it sometimes gets a little crazy. I will go crazy decluttering absolutely everything I own. My partner sometimes jokes that he'll come home and I will have sold our bed. And I know it's not that extreme, but sometimes I do get a little out of hand when it comes to decluttering. I just get rid of everything because I'm so upset and it gets out of hand. So to keep it at bay, I try to just clean and sanitize things, and it does help calm me down and relax me after a long day. So if I'm ever having a disagreement with someone, my husband knows. He comes home, the house is spick and span, he's like, oh no, what happened? Cleaning is my therapy, and I'll get into it in another video, but I do really love it. Thank you so much for joining me today. Hopefully you got some cleaning motivation and cleaned along with me, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!